All right, y'all. Let's get to it. So, what we got today? We got today. So, a man sentenced in 2017 quadruple Flint shooting that left one dead. Mm, mm. Man died, several injured after a shooting on the 600 block of Copeland Boulevard in Flint, Michigan. The man who shot and the man who shot and killed a man and wounded three other people during a morning shooting in Flint last year was sentenced on Monday in Genesee County Circuit Court. Maurice Dobson, L. 24, was sentenced to 22 to 44 years in prison for the murder of Samuel Sharp III on May 4th, 2017. Oh, mm. These numbers that the judge be handing down, y'all gotta understand. This guy, Maurice, that did this quadruple shooting and somebody lost their life, dude is 24 years old. Okay, the time that the judge gave him, and I want you young cats to listen. The time that the judge gave him is dang near is as long or longer than he have been on this earth. When you decide, when you decide to pick up a gun and settle your differences that way, and you don't know how to be diplomatic by talking your way out of it, just letting it go, letting it ride. Now I can understand if you back into a corner and it's, you know, you versus them and they got the drop on you and yours didn't jam up and you got off. I get that, but let's not forget the fact, how did you get in this situation in the first place? You know what I mean? How did you get into this situation in the first place? What's up, El Gran Santo? What's up, Randy Wilson? Poetic Goddess. I always see you in the building. Lisa, what's going on? Big Merc G, Randy, R. Allen, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we finna get to it. Y'all make sure y'all grab that like button too while y'all in here. So the thing is, y'all, well, I want to finish this story. I'm gonna start over. The man who shot and killed a man wounded three people during a morning shooting in Flint last year was sentenced on Monday in Genesee Circuit Court. Maurice Dobson, L. 24, was sentenced to 22 years to 44 years in prison for the murder of Samuel Sharp III on May 4th, 2017. December 3rd, sentencing by the Genesee Circuit Judge Celeste Bell was part of the plea agreement Dobson made October 30th. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and no contest to felony firearm and assault with intent to murder. Dobson also was sentenced to 2 years on a felony firearm charge and 135 to 225 months on the assault with intent to murder count. He was given credit for 578 days in jail. That's a little under 2 years, y'all. Michigan law requires Dobson L. to serve his full 2 year sentence for the felony firearm before second degree murder sentence commences. The events that bring you here are totally unfortunate, Bell told told the perpetrator at sentences. What happened that day should never have happened. No one from Sharp's family spoke during the sentences. Attorney Jessica Manprice said her client was defending himself after Sharp made threats to Dobson and his family. He is exceedingly remorseful, she said. This is a horrific event that no one wishes happened. The court was filled with Dobson L. family. He apologized to one of the victims he shot who was in the courtroom. I want to apologize to my family first. I was just defending myself. Let's see. What was this about? Okay, a fight took place between someone at a home in the area and the people who were shot. Police believe the three shooting victims were found in van while shot was found in the street. Here's the thing, y'all. He apologized to one of the victims he shot who was in the courtroom. That's an issue with me. If my life was in danger, if my life was in danger and it's self-defense that I wasn't involved, I'm not apologizing. Why would I apologize to somebody that was trying to cause great bodily harm to me? It ain't got nothing to do with being remorseful. You wasn't being remorseful when you tried to do whatever you was trying to do to me. I think he's guilty. You know what I think will happen? And I'm going to look more into this case. I think that it was late at night. Like I tell y'all, the demons come out at night. It's not safe outside. You shouldn't be, you should not be, it's just not safe outside. You can't have a good time no more. You can't. Having a good time for unfortunate people is going to the grave and going to the penitentiary. Having a good time, again, y'all, equates to some people going to the penitentiary and or going to the grave. People got to start being more diplomatic in their words. Yeah, I bet he do regret it. Dude is 22 years old. They gave him 24 to 44 years in a penitentiary. The judge gave him more time than he been on this earth. Imagine being born and then the age that you are, it stops. Life stops. Normal life stops for you. And the rest of your life is lived out in the penitentiary. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Yeah, I know El Gran Santo, the hate is real. But it's cool though. I'm gonna keep giving y'all the morning shows. And don't worry, y'all, that new prison story, it drops at 5 o'clock today. Y'all ain't gonna wanna miss that. I know y'all been waiting for the prison story, but it's up there. So y'all make sure y'all hit that notification button so y'all can check it out. It dropped at 5 o'clock, so y'all be in the building. It's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. I told y'all the story the other day that nowadays it ain't about being scary. It ain't about being scary at all. It's about surviving. It's about how you want to live the rest of your life while on this earth. Do you want to live it in a box where you got men telling you what to do, telling you when to wake up, make your bed, when to eat, when to go out to the yard? Hey, man, it's way deeper than that, though. It's actually way deeper than that, but this live ain't about that. Because I can get real crazy with it, but I'm not going to do it. Poetic Goddess, I'm still here. I'm just speechless. There's so many murders going on and people claiming self-defense. The only self-defense is this, man. If I'm out in the world and some bozo approach me because he think that I'm somebody that I'm not, or just some weird stuff happen, and it's my life versus his life, and I didn't start the issue, and I really feel like this person is trying to take my life, and I end up taking his life, that's self-defense, but I'm not apologizing. There's no way I'm going to apologize. There's no way I'm not apologizing to the family. I'm not apologizing to nobody. Give me my time. If the justice system doesn't work for me, in this situation, then never mind. I ain't gonna cuss. It is what it is. Hey, I guess this is God's plan. Maybe I need to be locked up. They say justice is blind. That's a lie. Justice is perverted. Justice only respect that dollar bill in relationships. I know this case where, for a fact, one of my homeboys, he just got sentenced to 4 to 20 years. Before we went in the courtroom, coming in, we seen the judge, the prosecutor, and his attorney, and some other dude talking, laughing, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, these cats know each other. These dudes probably go to breakfast with each other every day. They probably like real tight-knit family, right? In the community. So I'm like, wait a minute. A long story short, y'all, they railroaded them. They railroaded them. And all I'm thinking is, I wonder, and yes, they was white too. Not to say um, black people in power ain't corrupted, but the whole point of saying this, y'all, Lady Justice, you know, the blindfold, nah, you're going to jail. You ain't got that bag, and you ain't got them and your lawyer don't got them relationships with the judge and the prosecutor. You know, the kickbacks, the let me get this one, and I'll let you get the next one. Y'all don't know about these games that they play? Huh? It's hey, y'all better start checking these lawyers, they records, man. And I'm not saying that to say in a bad way. I'm saying that to say in a good way. Like if they been getting dudes off on crazy type of things, I'm telling you, they got it where him and the judge probably friends, the prosecutor friends, and they just giving he like, yo, let me get this one. Matter of fact, dude paid me 50 racks. He paid me 50,000. I'm gonna give you 10, judge, and I'm gonna give you 10, prosecutor. We just gonna give them probation. All right, we'll do that. All right, bet. That's a bet. I'm telling y'all, it's a dirty game out there. It's a dirty game. I always tell y'all this too. Teach me the rules so I can play the game. Teach me the rules. Oh, because don't worry, y'all. Life is a game. Life is a game. It just depends when your game is over and how your game is going to be over. You just got to get to the end of the line, right? But unfortunately, for a lot of people, the end of the line, it comes quicker than others. I'm just puzzled on this part right here. He is exceedingly remorseful, she said. See, this is the lawyer talking for the convicted guy, right? I want to apologize to my family first, Dobson said. I was just defending myself. He apologized to one of the victims he shot who was in a courtroom. Why apologize? Why apologize? I'm not apologizing to nobody that was trying to take my life. That ain't happening. Why should I apologize for causing you bodily harm when you was trying to take me up out of here? When you tried to set that appointment, you tried to set an appointment up for me to go to the afterlife. You tried to rob me of my life. And I'm going to sit up here and apologize. Man, hey, I'll be so bullheaded in court. I'll be just so raw and rugged in court. I adopt this I don't give a attitude. Hell, life is over anyway. Put me in a hole for the rest of the year anyway. I'm wilding out. Especially if I'm innocent. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, dude, 22 years old. The judge gave him 22 years to 44 years. He got to do a minimum of 22 years. So he getting out when he what, 46, half of his life. He couldn't even imagine. But hey, what else we got? Oh, I want to tell y'all something too. Uh, well, oh, y'all make sure if y'all haven't hit that notification bell, that video is coming out at 5 o'clock. It's called The BDs and Lil Rob. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notification bell for that. It drops at 5 o'clock. Y'all do not want to miss that. Man sentence and killing of Mount Moore's teen. It's just so much killing. When Cain killed Abel, it just never stopped from there. The man accused of shooting and killing a Mount Morris Township teenager in 2017 was sentenced on Monday. So he's been fighting this trial for 5 years. Devin Newsom, 21, another youngin', y'all. He been fighting this case for 5 years, so he killed somebody when he was 16. Hold on, y'all. Let's redo that. I'm finna read it all the way through for y'all. I got you. The man accused and killing a Mount Morris Township teenager in 2017 was sentenced on Monday. This man that they calling a man, y'all, he's 21 and he was 16 when he did this. Devin Newsom, 21, was sentenced to serve at least 10 years in prison by Genesee Circuit Judge Judith A. Fullerton on November 26. Newsom had previously pleaded guilty to manslaughter and felony firearm in the July 4th, 2017 killing of Jahari Smith in 600 block of Eldon Road in Mount Morris. July 4th. Why do that sound so familiar? July 4th. That's a holiday, right? With the fireworks and the barbecue, when families supposed to come together and celebrate the Independence Day. All right. I hope he rots in jail, said Smith's mother, Antoinette Means. They're a waste of space in this world. Oh, she's the mama of the slain said, I hope he rots in jail, said Smith's mother. He's just a waste of space in this world. Newsom will serve 2 years for the felony firearm conviction before beginning his sentence of 100 months to 22.5 years for the manslaughter charge as part of the sentence agreement with the Genesee County Prosecutor Office. Newsom told the court he saw some of his friends fighting when he pulled out his gun and shot them. I was afraid he was going to shoot my friends, Newsom said. I just want to say I'm sorry it happened. A juvenile and 2 others also were arrested in connection with Smith's death. Trayvon Connor and Stacy Fisher Jr. also was charged. Connor pleaded guilty to 2 counts of unarmed robbery and felony firearm prior to Newsom's sentencing. Connor admitted to stealing a gun 3 days before Smith's shooting in a separate case. Connor told Fullerton that he planned to steal a gun from Smith. He was going to start a play fight as a diversion that he would steal Harrison's gun, Connor said in court. Before going to steal Harris's gun, Connor said Newsom had his gun loaded. Connor told Fullerton that Newsom that then he shot 7 times, the sentencing for Connor. Fisher previously pleaded guilty to unarmed robbery. I'm gonna be real with y'all. For the people in the hood, y'all know what's going on. These is not innocent kids. These are not church going, goody two shoe kids. Prior to him shooting, murdering, right? Because he was murdering his ops. He was listening to that gang, that drill music, right? He seen his friends rumbling, fist to fist with their rivals. And he decided to get on demon time and start taking lives. Prior to this, he got caught on some unarmed robbery. So that means he's been doing things in the streets. I tell y'all all the time, when I was locked up, I didn't complain for the time that I got. I really wasn't tripping, because if I got sentenced and got caught up on the things that I was really doing out here in the streets, 2 to 10 years ain't nothing. I was thankful. Thank you, Judge, for giving me this 2 to 10. Thank you. Because what I went in for, if I really got sentenced for the things I really was doing out here, 2 to 10 was a blessing. The whole thing is, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Life of Cynthia, what's up? Colin Kerr, what's up? 5.5 years for a body, not bad. Yeah, but its max is 22 years. Here's the thing. Is this alive? Yeah, this alive. Hey, listen. In the morning time, when I go live, I told you I'm giving y'all morning shows too. Y'all getting morning shows. In the morning, they always live. You ain't ever got to worry about that. I got a new prison story that's coming out at 5 o'clock also. Y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can check it out. It's up there. It's 5 o'clock, y'all. What's up, Dan LeB? Lower B. I know I be telling y'all names up, man. I'm sorry. Long Beach Ant, what's up? Long Beach in the house, right? Oh, you saw Mike Money said he's showing some love from Germany, y'all. We got people from all across the globe in the building. Let's get back to this story, y'all. The reason why I don't ride down on these teenagers that be committing these crimes, I don't ride down on them because, number one, I was one of them. You hear me? I'm probably not going live tonight because I got a lot of content I got to work on, y'all. I got a lot of content. Matter of fact, I made a new channel. And I got to get that up and running. But I might go live tomorrow, and I might do call-ins tomorrow. But yeah, I got a whole lot of work. That's why I'm doing the morning shows right now, the live morning shows, because I've been working nonstop. But yeah, so the thing is, the reason why I don't be going so hard on the youth, because I was one of them youths. One of these teenagers out here, right? It's a school night. What are you doing out hanging at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? No parent supervision? What are you doing out here with guns, with weapons, with instruments of destruction. Yeah, I'm going to say that. What are you doing out here at the ages of 14 years old with instruments that can dictate the course of your whole life in a negative way? My ass should have been at home in the bed, sleep, getting ready to go to school to be productive. But here go me and my crew roaming the streets. Got instruments of destruction on our hips. Just out here causing mayhem and pandemonium. 14 years old. 15. None of us, all of us was from the ages of what, 13 to what, 16? About 10 of us that's mobbing the streets. For what? On a school night? The problem is, y'all, it ain't the kids, it ain't the teenagers, it's the parents. My mama should have been in her car burning down the streets. Caught up with me, come out there with a big belt, extension cord, and come whooping my ass. Get your ass in this car. But nah. Nope. Nope. And unfortunately, this happens in a lot of communities where the parents is not being so observant to their teenager. Right now, y'all, y'all can't see what I'm seeing, but I'm kind of getting goosebumps, man. The way I'm looking at my screen, it's like the jail calls while locked up. When you can't have contact visits and you got to do it over the circuit, over the screen. I don't even like doing this mode right now, how I'm looking at the screen, and it's like I'm talking to y'all from prison or in the county. This is real eerie. And see, here go the thing too. Long Beach in the house. Here's the thing. We can't always blame our parents. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of our parents didn't know no better. My mama was 16 when she had me. A child herself. So when she was 32, I was 16. You hear what I'm saying? And then and let's just keep it funky. Coming from the hood. Reporting live from the hood. Most of our parents, their parents didn't teach them nothing. Because they was too busy getting high. You know, wrap that right there and pull that string and get zooted. Right? So what? We get high. Right? So what did they teach them? And then what could they possibly teach us? What could they teach us? So let me tell y'all something about just this human experience. Let's take God out of it. With the animals. With animals' nature. You have to pass down knowledge and wisdom in order for the next generation to survive. You have to pass down knowledge and wisdom in order for the next generation to survive. So if you was not taught nothing by your parents, what can you teach your children if you not educated? Right? If you don't have that passed down knowledge and wisdom. By the grace, now let's bring God back into conversation. By the grace and mercy of God, he set some people aside and give them a soul, a brain, a heart willing to accept correction and break them generational curses. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Sometimes God, because I brought him back, because I took him out, right? And said, let's just go for the animal way. Even animals know, like the birds. The birds know after they lay the eggs, right? After they lay the eggs, the bird come and keep them warm until they hatch. And then that bird flies away and go get food for the birds. How do the baby birds know how to, it's just in them. It's programmed in them to eat, right? And then how do they know that even when they in the tree to fly, to when you get out that nest, instincts take over. And then they get to flapping. Not all birds flap. Some of these birds die. Some of the birds die, y'all. Some of them hit the ground and don't recover, depending on how high they was up in the tree. My point of telling y'all this, if you don't, this human experience, I thank God that I'm experiencing it. And for the people that can hear my voice and that can't hear my voice, but that's alive, this is a human experience. We all got trials and tribulations. I know y'all tired of me talking about this Bible talk, but when I say trials and tribulations, I mean we all got problems. We all got issues. We all been in situations that we like, man, why me? Right? That dude that just got sentenced, two guys just got sentenced. Matter of fact, 22 years old. The minimum that he has to do, right? The first story, the minimum he has to do is 24 years to 44 years. Because he's going to be 44 years old when he's eligible for parole, and he haven't even been on this earth for 24 years. And this is why I say I thank God for the time that I received. 2 to 10 years? Oh, that's nothing. Because what I could have got, right? For what I could have got, yo, we won't be talking right now. I'll probably be on TikTok talking to y'all, doing these little silly dances, right? Yeah. Reporting live for Dante Sale. Rasheen Equity Smallwood, thank you for that. Yo, life isn't a game. I bet these dudes, yeah. Y'all hit that like button and stop playing these military mind games, man. I've been keeping true to my word, right? I've been going live every day, especially in the morning time. So come on, y'all. Y'all stop being stingy with them likes, man. Come on. Yeah. So here's the case, y'all. I can almost imagine how these cats feeling. Even if they are guilty. Because let's remember, y'all, people lost their life. And you just can't walk away from that. There's some type of consequence and repercussion that must take place when another human being lose their life. Unless that human being was the aggressor and you had no way out, hey, but who knows? We wasn't there. We just going off what the court transcript said. But me, being from the hood, I pretty much know what happened. But that ain't for me to talk about. But what I am here to talk about is that, yo, we gotta start giving each other passes, man. We gotta start giving each other passes. Sometimes sometimes, yo, I always say this. If you got beef out here in the streets, I mean, beef that you know that you done did harm, you done robbed, you done stole, you done beat up, you done did something foul to somebody out here that you know that they might want their get back, and you know they are known to get that get back, maybe you should not be going out. Maybe you should not be hanging out. If you feel like, because I'm going to tell y'all, I know, and I'm going to be real. When you got that hammer, right? When you got that hammer, it gives you a false sense of power. Because when you got that hammer and you like that, and you decide to pull that trigger, you have the power. You hold the power of life and death. You hold the power of life and death. But the problem is that the cops coming. Oh yeah, the cops. Life was said there. I don't got my phone to check it, but I appreciate you. Anybody that blessed the Cashapp, I appreciate y'all. I can't see it, but I'm gonna shout y'all out when I go live. When I go live again, I'm gonna do a big shout out for everybody. But when you holding that gun, right? Yeah, you got the power of life and death. And as a juvenile, you don't know no better. Oh, you do. You know enough not to be walking around with a gun. But you don't know the implications and you don't know the implications. You do not know the results of what's about to happen. After that bullet leave the chamber and take the life of another black boy, a black man that look just like you, that's poor just like you, that come from the same struggle like you. When y'all great-great-grandparents was sticking together on them plantations, when the mama was getting raped by the slave master, right? And the husband, right, that was together with that woman couldn't do nothing about it in fear that he was going to get X'd out or get his genitals ripped off or get beat and humiliated and broken in front of the whole village. Sometimes I'll be thinking, yo, maybe we need to go back, put us back in chains. Maybe we all need to have that same struggle again. Maybe some of us need to go back into captivity. When did we lose? When did we lose that spirit of unity? And when did we came from seeing each other every day? Yo, you still alive. Thank God nothing happened to you. I love you, brother. I love you, sister. We all out there in that field together, sweating from sun up to sun down. And now we seeing each other as family. Now we see each other as enemies. Y'all stop playing these military mind games. When these dudes be out here saying, I'm not afraid of my own people, you should be. Because here go the psychological warfare right here. You can see 5 white dudes coming your way. That's casually walking. And you will not have no fear. You will have no fear. In fact, your mind might be like, man, I'll knock these niggas out. Right? No fear. But let's flip the script. You see 5 black dudes coming your way. Oh, you start to tense up. You don't know what's about to happen. And y'all know I'm keeping them. Stop playing, y'all. Am I telling the truth or I'm not? Am I type yes if I'm telling the truth? Type no if I'm not telling the truth. You will see 5 white dudes walking your way and you have no thought You ain't thinking about you about to get robbed. You ain't thinking about you about to get assaulted or nothing. In fact, you thinking about putting hands and feet on them. But as soon as you see some 5 black dudes coming your way, oh, it's over. It's over. You damn near need to just walk across the street and get away. And probably 1 or 2 of them, of the 5, thinking like, man, I hope dude ain't on no BS. Dude, oh, man, come on, yeah, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna play these games with y'all. It's too early in the morning to be playing military mind games with y'all. And since y'all want to play these games with me by not hitting the like button, listen, I do this for y'all, and this is how y'all treat me. Why y'all won't hit the like button? I don't get it. Why? This is how y'all treat me. When I give y'all this real raw funkiness, and it's in the morning time, I could be sleeping. Y'all gonna dog me out like that? But it's cool though. Shout out to everybody that's hitting the like button though. Because the ones that don't, never mind. I said I'm not gonna do no threatening this morning. I'm trying to get better in life, y'all. I'm not gonna threaten nobody. Here you go, y'all. The truth of the matter is this. We really gotta, as a people, but you know what? Let me stop being so positive. Let me stay on my negative tip, and I'm going to tell y'all why. Because when I go, check this out. Hear me out, y'all. And y'all know I keep it thorough. I go through and through. So before I say what I'm about to say, I need for y'all to really pay attention and listen. There are good kids in these ghetto-ass schools. Y'all know about in elementary. I went to an elementary, right? I went to an elementary. These kids was wild animals. Our black kids, our black children was animals. Cussing, fighting, being disrespectful, rude, right? Animals. Animals. We all know that there's exceptions. There's exceptions. I'm pretty sure there was some kids in there that's good kids that parents raised them to do good, righteous kids. Okay? Keep that in mind. But let's get back to it. The whole elementary is turned up. These are children. And then I go to a white school. A white school. Where you got kids holding the door for other kids. This kid said, "How you doing, sir?" Called me sir. When another kid at the other school called me a nigga. "Oh, what's up, my nigga?" What? Here's the thing, y'all. You got this white school of elementary kids. It's a race. And then you got these black animals. They animals. Because their parents raised them. No. They're not even raising them. They raising themselves. Get what I'm going here with this, y'all. You talking about a race, competition. They say the children are our future, and this is real. If the children is our future, then we as black men and women are in trouble. Based off the school education system and me witnessing this for real in real time of comparing the two elementaries, if the world stage was just set to view that black school and that white school, we are doomed. We are doomed. DOOMED. We are doomed. Mm. And you know what? Here's the big kick in the ass for them kids that's at these badass schools. There's righteous kids and their parents teaching them right from wrong and spending time with them and building equity inside of their brains. They got to deal with this bullshit because it's a tragedy. And I would hate for them good kids because most of them kids are good. It's just like, it's like a mosquito, right? Going to that blue light. And that blue light is negativity, gravitating to negativity. I wish there was a separation. Because you got good kids that can be corrupted. I see it all the time. When I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I was with this program called NYAP, NYAP, National Youth. Yeah. I was volunteering for troubled juveniles in Columbus, Ohio. NYAP, NYAP, National Youth Advocate Program. I seen a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, good kids, good teenagers that's going down the wrong path, following the wrong people. And these was good kids. They say, Mr. Dante, yeah, but I hear what you're saying, but after, I get what you're saying, but the thing is, when I leave from you and I go back to the neighborhood and I go back to the school, if I don't fight, if I go in there talking this peace talk, I'm going to get chased. I'm going to get beat up. I'm going to get chased. I'm going to get beat up. I can't go in there on no positive crap. I can't because I'm going to get physically hurt. I'm going to get physically harmed. Here's the solution, y'all. Get a hold of the bully. Follow me. If you get a hold of the bully, the shot caller, the teenager that everybody is scared of, that everybody looking up to, that's the one you got to get a hold to and change his mind or her mind of thinking. Then the rest will follow. If that bully or that gang banger, that terrorizer that's in the neighborhood, that all the kids respect out of fear, if you can get a hold of that one, because then the rest will fall in line. The rest will fall in line. You got to get the leader. Cut the head off the snake. But in this sense, not cut his head off, but re-educate him. And 9 times out of 10, man, that bully or that leader is dealing with so much trauma and dealing with so much pain. Oh, yeah. This is why I don't ride down on the youth, because they don't know no better. Some of these kids, these teenagers got real chemical imbalances due to their mama or daddy doing drugs or alcohol or alcoholics, or they had so much sexual trauma that happened to them as a kid. Life ain't a game. It's not a game. And like I said, this is why I said I was a youth. I was out here at 14 years old, walking around with a gun. For what? On a school night, 2 o'clock in the morning? What are you doing? Where's your mama? Where's your daddy? Can't call him father because he ain't earned that title. Where's your daddy? Come on, man. What's up, Oliver? Matt Oliver? Living life? What's up? G every day? What's up? Living life? Destined for greatness? Tim Simmons? What's that? Illumigro? What's up? Rashid Equity Small Wood. Pink Dot Average. What's up? Watching the Watchers, Ben Elohim. What's up? I'm just saying, y'all. I don't mean to preach. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Hakeem, what's up, baby? But I'm just saying, man. What's that say? Rashwa, Wash, what's up? It's like this, man. The children is our future. So when I say things got to change, us older people, we set in our ways. We really got to grab these kids because the cycle just going to keep happening. And what I done seen, yo, we are in trouble. Of what I seen of the youth, of the kids, I'm talking about 5-year-olds, 10-year-olds, not even the teenagers yet. We ain't even got there yet. They already corrupted. I'm talking about the 5, 6 years old. When I went in that school, y'all, I said, these are animals. If the children, which is a true fact, is our children, if the children is our future, we are in trouble. We're in trouble. The only way we get out of this, when God put his grace and mercy on some of them kids and protect them and keep them from being corrupted, like he always do in all generations. He protect a certain group, a certain class that he separates. Y'all know the kids that be excelling, that got a strong will spirit. Come on, man. Y'all like, man, what are he talking about? He always talking about something. Look at this, y'all. Devin Newsom of Mount Morris, 21 years old, was sentenced to serve at least 10 years in prison, right? The max that he got to do is 22 years, right? But the minimum, he got to do 10 years. He was 15 years old when he seen his homies, his homeboys out there brawling. And he decides to pull out the hammer, right? And start laying down the law. Now he got sentenced to more time than he been alive on this earth. And I know what he thinking right now. He thinking, why? I should have never even been there. I should have been at home. Damn. He probably never even touched a woman. Man, I'm telling y'all, I know how it is. You sitting there like, I should have just walked away. And guess what? None of them homies, when I backed out, none of the homies that I'm supposed to be protecting, holding down, they haven't wrote me not one letter. They ain't put nothing on my books. They don't even come to visit my black ass. And I did this for the gang. For the gang, right? Yeah. I did this for the gang. When I see the gang out there getting it on with the gang, right? I backed out on them and to get my stripes up. Yo, you didn't know when you pulled out the hammer and you started letting the bullets fly that there was going to be consequences? And that consequences, 5 years, y'all, he was what, 15, 16? He was 16. The consequences of your actions gave you a 20 piece. A 20-piece combo. And then you're really looking around because you're like, God damn, ain't nobody looking out for me. My mama on disability, Social Security. She only bringing about $800. She was already struggling, so I know she can't look out for me. My so-called homeboys that I did this for, me playing tough, these niggas ain't putting nothing. They abandoned me in my 3rd month. Come on, man. But the reality is, y'all, what's up, Keon Parks? The reality is this, y'all. The reality is this. A lot of juveniles, a lot of kids is going to walk down the same fate. Hey, Soldier Slim, I want to apologize to you again for the other day. You was on my mind for a while. You hear me, Soldier Slim? I want to apologize to you again. Right? Was that you who I went off on the other day? Was that you? So I can make sure I'm apologizing to the right. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. This is what discipline and good characteristics come in. If a man make a mistake, no matter how small or big the mistake is, or the issue is, if I violated Soldier Slim, I went off on him because I thought that he was saying something crazy, but it was somebody else saying something crazy, right? And I went off on him. And after I got off live, it was dwelling on me. It was in my spirit. Even though I apologized then, it still didn't sit right with me. So me being the man that I am, right? Me being the man that I am, I said, you know what? When I see him on live again, I gotta apologize again. I gotta apologize again because I can't sit up here and tell y'all to be diplomatic. I can't sit up here and tell y'all that we gotta change the way that we think and look at each other as brothers and sisters instead of enemies. I can't be the leader that I'm trying to grow into if I can't admit that I'm wrong. And I know I was dead wrong. The people told me, Dante, you wrong. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Right? Y'all gave me the correction. So with that again, Soldier Slim, I apologize for going off on you. Now with that, y'all, take that as a lesson. This was a couple days back. And that was dwelling on me. But now let's get back to the situation at hand. Life. When you hear that judge, no. When you hear the jurors come back with a guilty verdict, it's over. Now it's sentencing day. You know you about to do 20 off the top. You about to do 20 off the top. Sitting in that jail cell, everybody, you done been in the county for 5 years fighting that case. Fighting the case that you lost, that you should have just took the plea deal, because it's like you got the same, do the 10 years, do the 12 years. You might have to do 85% of the time, but so what? If you know you guilty and you ain't got that bread, I done told y'all the justice system is not blind, it's corrupted. If you got that money and you get a hold of the right lawyer that got them connections, that give the judge the kickbacks and play golf and the prosecutor, your lawyer and the prosecutor, wives are best friends. They in the same book club, right? They go to the YMCA every day to stretch and do yoga together. And he say, yo, let me get this case. Here go 15,000. Here go 15,000. Let me get this. Hey, judge, here go another 10,000. We gonna get this dude 5 years probation, a suspended sentence of 8 years. No jail time. Bend it up. The justice system is perverted and corrupted. Y'all better, hey, if you're going to be a criminal, be a criminal. Know the rules of the game before you start playing it. Know that if you become a criminal, a liar, a thief, a robber, a murderer, what comes with that street life, that been a thugger, like Young Thug, thugger, right? When you become a thug, know what comes with that. Prison comes with being a thug, right? Prison comes with being a lawbreaker. Prison comes when you disrespect your mama and your daddy and your grandmama or your guardian as a young age, because they're setting it up. It's when you start disrespecting your parents at a young age, you rejecting discipline. You rejecting correction. So as you get older, you're not gonna listen to nobody. But when the laws come, when the law come, right, and put them handcuffs on you, oh, you gonna listen now. You ain't got no choice, and they gonna whip you out and put you in a hole. But it is what it is. Yeah, Pink Dot, looking at XX extension case. They face a life. The judge, oh my, you killed the man. This is what I say about the rock. No, you know what? We not even finna go there. I gotta get ready to take the kids to school, y'all. It's a new prison story that's dropping at 5 p.m. today. Y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can see it. It's dropping at 5 o'clock. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on that video and leave a comment after y'all watch it. I'm going live again tomorrow morning. Probably around 6 o'clock. And with that, I made a new channel, y'all. I made a new channel. It's called Crazy Humans. If you go on my main page and you scroll to the bottom, you will see Lockdown 88 channel, and you will see another one called Crazy Humans. Make sure y'all subscribe over there. It's only one video over there, but I'm about to flood that whole channel because that's what I've been working on the time being. I still been working on my videos, but anyway. But Alma Dixon, I say you, Vladimir, Karen, everybody. I'm gonna check y'all out. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for blessing the Cashapp. Matter of fact, I will go live later. I'm gonna go live tonight at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go live at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna shout everybody out that been blessing the super chat. I'm gonna shout everybody out that been donating to the Cashapp. I'm gonna shout everybody out that became a new member. So with that,